We will deliver a minimum of 25 megabits, 5 times average download speeds by the end of our first term.
He's claiming that everyone gets 25 megabits. That depends on how close you live to the node or the cabinet, and that depends on the quality of the copper in your streets. He can't make those promises with certainty. That is exactly why we made the decision to build fibre all the way to the home.
By the end of our second term, should we get one, by 2019, the vast majority of households will get access to 50 megabits or 10 times current speeds. We will be able to do this because we will build fibre to the node, and that that eliminates 2/3 of the cost. So we will be able to do this for under $30 billion compared to the over $90 billion that it will cost the national broadband network.
I mean, this is an extraordinary waste of money. They are planning on building a second-rate, inferior network to 70% of Australian homes. So there's an enormous amount of Australians who are going to be disconnected in regional Australia from Labor's NBN and have to put up with second-rate services and pay more for those second-rate services than you will under Labor's plan.
But the cost argument is clear, isn't it? They will build a cheaper system, so inevitably we will pay less for our broadband.
Well, not at all. Do not fall for this. His own pricing in the Daily Telegraph today is $66 retail a month. You can get the base level NBN product today for $30.
That's factually correct, but incredibly misleading, and he knows it. Both policies will cost about $30 a month, from what I understand. I understand that the coalition are going to keep it capped very low to start off with. Eventually, prices will go up to about $66 a month by 2020.
This will deliver all of the services and applications Australians want and are prepared to pay for online, but it will do so sooner and cheaper. And that is why this approach is what's being taken around the world.
He's building a one-lane Sydney Harbour Bridge, and we all know that if you built a one-lane Sydney Harbour Bridge, after a few years you'd have to start building a bigger bridge.
For Labor's plan to be attractive, you've got to want and believe in an explosion of new possibilities that use very large amounts of data.
Well, this is why Labor uses the snowy hydro harbour bridge rhetoric. You know, this isn't just a network, this is, nation building. This is something we can't even imagine, they say, what applications these speeds might achieve. And, perhaps we can't. The coalition's contention is that, well, sure, but we'd just rather build something that's good enough for today's market and let people pay more if they want more. It's a very, it's Tory versus, the lefties. It's very much one philosophy versus the others. There's an ideological difference in the way that they conceive this network.